We are live.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, CB.
I can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, let's run this back. Good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. It's the host CB, and I'm here with the squad. I'm here with WD, and I'm here with Miss Pretty.
And he's
What's
out.
up?
CB, are you there? All right, we are experiencing some technical difficulties. CB ain't here, so gotta wait for the host. Oh, there he is. We see you now, CB. What's up with you?
Okay, we're gonna run this back. Good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. This is the host CB, and I'm here with the squad. I'm here with WD, and I'm here with Miss Pretty Carly. How are y'all doing on this Friday night, team?
Doing fabulous, and it is Thursday, baby. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take a drink.
Oh, it feel like a Friday night to me because I got this whole weekend off.
Go ahead and just take your drink, baby. We get it. It's Thursday.
WD, how you doing, fam?
I'm doing pretty all right, and I guess we're gonna get into I don't know what we're gonna talk about, man. The Saints ain't really doing nothing. What we talking about?
Well, we're gonna get into a lot of discussions that's been coming up on Saints Twitter, through the media, and OTAs have kicked off. So got a few things to talk about. But I want to apologize to the audience. My internet was kind of tripping earlier, so if you guys missed the introduction, that's my fault. But yeah, basically tonight, Who That Nation, we're going to get into some OTA talks and just go around the board. So let's go ahead and do that. First off, some news came out that 30 NFL teams, including us, will be allowed to have fully packed stadiums tonight. So, team, how are y'all feeling about that?
I'm I'm
Full
feeling
stadium.
feeling amazing about it because this past year it's been so drainful. Just we have to sit at home and then watching the select few be welcome into the dome, and then to have the TV put this little fake sound to it. You know what I'm saying? Like every time somebody make a first down or something, have fake noise in the background. It just wasn't authentic. It didn't feel real. And fans being at home really helps make or break the team, whether we win or not. Like our energy, they feed off of that. They can't hear that fake noise in the arena that we hear on TV. So it just feels good to know that we're back to support our guys, to love this game again, and just have fun, because the energy is so different when you in the Superdome than it is when you watching it at home. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to be at home watching billboards take up the first 20 rows the game. So I'm happy. I'm excited. I think I'm going to like 4 games already that I have my eyes set on. And I'm gonna be in there and I'm gonna be lit. So I'm happy about it. I can't wait to get back to it. I missed it. It's been a long year.
Right. Yeah, I'm most definitely excited. Having that year off without taking that New Orleans trip to watch the Saints play was definitely I definitely missed that. But it was more important things we had to worry about and get
Absolutely.
situated. And hopefully, these vaccines, helps out and we can get rid of this thing. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. Um, I'm going to one game down there late in the season right now. Going to try to get 2 trips down there to the Superdome, but I know one for sure it's going to be late. Um, going to go to the Nashville game, and of course, when the Panthers come up here, I'm gonna slide down there and watch us put in work on them. So, man, I'm excited about it, and while we're on, all the fans getting in the stadiums again. Well, with us, we gotta get that dome field advantage back. You know, we got to get the crowd rolling again. If we're going to show up, we got to get that advantage back. You know,
Oh
we got
yeah,
a Hall of Fame of the Sun exit. So, you know, we got to
it's
get that,
crucial.
yeah, that crowd. They got to get back, you know, in the dome. And teams got to feel that presence again. So,
Oh yeah, it makes a hell of a lot of a difference when we in there making noise and the opposing teams can't hear that they're calling and we're throwing them off their game. It makes a huge difference. And
mhm.
without the fans, it put us on an even playing field. It was just team versus team, no other, no 12th man, as they say. And but we needed it, especially us going into our first season without Drew Brees. It may make a huge difference for us.
Right. So before we move forward, let's go ahead and get to this chat. I see the OG Jerry Poole in the building. He said, "We are live." Yes, sir.
We
Yes, sir.
are, we are.
Okay, and RG Scott said, "Who that? Who that to you,
Who that
RG Scott?"
RG?
John Thompson said, "Who that?
Who
Who
that?
that
Who that,
to?"
John?
Christopher Favor said, "Who that to y'all?"
Who that?
Idris Amon said, "Who that family? Who that CB? Hope you having a good day." Yes, fam. It's my weekend has started, so you know, definitely excited about that Memorial weekend. And Miss Anna in the building, she said, "What's happening, fam? Miss y'all.
What's up, Miss Ann?
We miss you too, Miss Anna." And we will get back and read more comments as the show goes on. Okay, so an interesting topic. If we're gonna talk about a few topics before we get into the OTA talk. This is just some recent stuff that came out. Um, and one was PFF done a guard ranking. They done a guard ranking. The top 32 guards in the NFL, whether it's a right guard or left guard. Andrews Pete did not make that list. Now, I do want to note that Andrews Pete is also one of the top paid guards in the league. He probably a top five. Yeah, that's top five guard money that he's making, and the guy didn't even make top 32, rankings. PFF, they up and down, but for him not to get recognized by, PFF, that says a lot. So, Carly, why is your guy not, in this top 32 ranking?
Honestly, I think it all comes down to the fact that he's not protecting the quarterback like he has to. Think about it. When Drew Brees got injured, both times they were on Andrews Pete's side of the ball. And when you getting paid top guard money, like you said, top five, you have to do your job. And he's not doing that. This man is always on the ground. Every time the camera zoom into him, his ass crack is out because he's on the ground. And he just he's not he from what he I'm going off of film from what we've been seeing. He's not worth the money that we've been giving him. So I'm not surprised that he didn't make the list. Hell, us as fans, every time there's a name on, if you go down Saints Twitter, there's literally a trending section just filled with Saints players' name. And it's always Andrews Pete name in the bunch because he's always doing some goofy stuff on the field that makes the entire organization, not organization, sorry, the entire Twitter fan base just go off on him. Like there's never not a week that Saints Twitter is not roasting Andrews Pete for something. He didn't deserve to be on that list, and he's getting paid top dollar, but he's not playing top guard, So it's not shocking. Everybody in the part of the Who That Nation knows that it's not shocking. The only person that's shocked by it is Andrews Pete, which is why he replied to it with laughing emoji. But I'm just like, it's not funny. You
What is you
fucking trying to
laughing
tell
at?
me? Yeah. Why are you laughing? Like it's not funny. Like even I don't care if that was a troll page, which is not. The fact that you couldn't even get recognized and they have more than one, you know, Dallas had like two players on the list. Seattle had like two players on the list. Like they did the top 32 and they used several team players more than once because you couldn't even make it.
Yeah,
It,
that
it, it, it,
response, he was. Oh, go ahead.
you can go.
No, I was just gonna say that response that he said, it was kind of like you gotta be joking, like they capping.
But they're
Like
not.
nah, they not capping. They on point with that.
But that's what I was just saying. The only person that thinks that looking at it sideways is him. And it's crazy because when you see something like that, it's your motivation. I'm hoping he sees when he saw that it makes him want to work harder because he's getting paid entirely too much money to always miss the spot, always late to the play. Just we tired of fussing at you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he's
Like we're just tired.
he's definitely better at blocking on Twitter than he is on the field. So
Oh,
that's just keeping it real, man. And look, they told Pete up, rightfully so, because I mean, like,
right.
it ain't funny. It ain't nothing funny about it, man. Like, get your act together, bro. You know what I'm saying? You was a part of getting Breeze hurt,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
you know he's off the field and stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah, man, you got to be better.
All right.
It's just
So
he knows this. He's been in the system too long for him to be playing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's playing. He played like he was a freaking rookie. Like he was just new at what he was doing, and that's not okay. It's not acceptable. Not for no $56 million. It's not. It's definitely not. Especially when we have players that's better at their position, and we sitting here at cap space and don't have money and restructuring people's contract. Like yours should have been restructured by the millions.
Yeah, look, I don't want to go backwards here, but what were Saints thinking paying this guy all that money?
I don't know, but I know they restructured with him a little bit, but yeah, man, he just gotta tighten up, and this is nothing new, but you know, that's crazy. Like you don't get acknowledged by PFF, which is like I said, they on point sometimes, but the guy still made the Pro Bowl.
The
I mean,
black
I know
Jack
that's a fan
Snyder.
population thing, but only why is fans even acknowledging the guy? I mean, it's just something I don't understand, but we know he not performing up to task, so he got to tighten up.
I think the real reason why I think he replied with the stipulation that CB said, like he thought it was capped, it was because I think that in Andrew's piece, the only thing he can say that he's done good was make it to the Pro Bowl. But we know that the Pro Bowl, that's just a popularity contest. That's really not based off of your talent. That's just based off of which fans like who the most, and you whether we like him or not, who that nation gonna ride hard for our players when it comes to putting them in the Pro Bowl. Like it's been like 3-4 years straight that we've sent 7 to 8 guys to the Pro Bowl year after year after year. You know what I'm saying? Including Andrews Pete back to back.
Hey, I'm
So,
sorry,
and
I got to do this though.
I just thinking his actually thinking because he's a Pro Bowler guard that he should make that list, and that's what makes it comical because he sees himself as a Pro Bowler.
No, I just want to ask this question though. Like, what Saints fan? I didn't really. I don't think I did the Pro Bowl vote
I did.
this year. Oh, did you vote for Pete?
I did. I voted.
Okay. Well,
There's a section you can narrow your Pro Bowl. Like you don't have to vote for everybody in the ballot. Like what you can do is you can just go by team. And so every time I do a Pro Bowl ballot, I just click the New Orleans Saints and all their players that's available for the Pro Bowl. I just click them. I just go down and click it for every Saints player. And then I just submit the ballot. I don't even look at who else is running. I just click New Orleans Saints, hit every Saints player, and submit my ballot. Like I don't even care who's running. I just hit Saints and submit. That's it.
Oh wow.
He said, "Wow." That's what I do. I just vote for all the Saints players. But I really prefer us to be in the Super Bowl. But you know how that's been going.
Yeah, you're right.
To all the fans that's watching, can y'all say hello to the big dog? He needed to make an appearance according to my daughter. So here is Mr. Roman Reigns.
What's up?
Okay, so we can stay on the offensive line because there's a few more people in some rankings. Teron Armstead and Ryan Ramchet, they was ranked. Ramchet was number 3. Teron was number 4. You got that tackle duo ranked as top 5 tackles in the game. So we definitely good out there. They don't need to move to run. I know he's getting up there. He's starting to get up there in age, but he's still performing at a Pro Bowl level. So what's y'all's thoughts on that?
We need to
I
sign
guard
both of
didn't
them
get it.
boys back.
Tackles did.
We need to sign both of them. I don't even know what their contracts
Yeah,
are looking like right now, but they both need to be signed back. I don't care how they do it. I don't care who they need to restructure to do it. Both of the guys are excelling at an exceptionally well pace. They're for, especially like you said, for his age, with Teron, phenomenal. Got the speed, got the athleticism. You gotta sign both of these guys back. It's a reason why they put them as a duo. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, when they did that, they literally had to go stat by stat and go through every little nook and cranny to figure out which one they wanted to put at 3 and which one they wanted to put at 4. Because I guarantee you, it was not an easy decision. You have to sign both of these guys back because you don't get a dynamic duo like that. They don't come often, and you got it here in the Saints. You got to sign these guys back.
yeah. Some of the best tackles in the game, and I mean, with our guard situation, yeah, we were just talking about Payton and Caesar. I mean, we would we would want these guys back. So they need to get on it. They really haven't done that much this off season, but they got to get on that. You're right about that, Carly.
It's interesting you mentioned Cesar Ruiz's name because in another ranking, not Cesar Ruiz, but Eric McCoy was ranked the 8th best center, last year. So he's starting to get high recognition, at the center position. So and then Zach Strief also came out and said that he's going to eventually become one of the best centers in the game. So if Zach Strief, he's on the team, I mean he's a lineman coach now, so that right there kind of possibly gave away the vision for McCoy, and that's staying at center and Reese staying at guard.
Yeah, you just hit what I was about to get on.
Is that a yikes or
I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends. I mean, look, if Caesar turns out to be great, then I guess we won't look back on it too much. But let's say if he's not, Larry Warford is still playing, right?
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Yes.
Okay, he's a free agent. I'm just saying, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were so busy talking about moving Warford, man. I'm just saying. But hey, look, I'm gonna just keep it where it's at. Hopefully, Caesar works out. But yeah, we know. Uptown. We know the argument Uptown was making, and I guess we just gonna wait for that. But
after watching how fast he was when he was blocking for Alvin Kamara, I can't really remember who played that game.
Packers.
Packers. Okay, after seeing him block for Alvin Kamara and how fast he was for a big guy at his position, you know what? It's like WD said. I can't really say I wouldn't be mad at anything that they did with him. The guy is phenomenal. He can do exceptionally well when it comes to blocking, to running. He can keep up. Clearly, he showed you he can keep up with the best of the best when it comes to speed. And we've never saw that from him before. I think that was the first time we actually seen him get outside the box and just do that. You know what I'm saying? Like make a play for the playmaker. Like it was like he was a fullback. Right. And it just blew my mind. Like I always liked him, but after watching him do that play, he really went up a few notches when it comes to those guys. Like isn't he out of Texas A&M? I believe Texas A&M, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see these SEC guys, they always make me so proud to be an SEC mama. So I just
all that praise you giving him, you hear that, huh, Pete?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop because really with him it's mostly pass protection. He's good at run
Yeah.
blocking. So.
Yeah, especially his pull plays. I mean,
And
he does, but the passing plays, he definitely got to improve on that. But yeah, basically, good job for our offensive lineman, being notably mentioned. That's
Mm-hmm.
what's up, and hopefully with Ruiz, OTAs are starting, and was that offensive lineman assistant coach come out and says that it's really looking like they
But
going.
you know what? You know what I've noticed for the past few years? Every ranking or every what are they called? Every ranking or every little, I don't want to say contest, but when they do these things with these players, the Saints has always a Saints player has always been represented in these things. Like there's never not been a time in the past 6, 7 years that a Saints player has not had notable um notoriety in these things. Uh, they may not rank them where we believe they need to be ranked. For instance, and I hate to get off topic, but it'll just be for a second. For instance, when they did like the top 10 DBs in the NFL and they had like Marshawn Lattimore number 10, even though people hated it, my point is every time they rank players, no matter what position, there's always a Saints player in these things. And I think it's just a testament of how well these guys are doing in this system. And
Mm-hmm.
that's all good. But I just need more from everybody this year because I'm not caring about rankings. I'm not caring about no blowing nobody out in these divisions. I don't care about none of that. Like when it comes down to it, and I think y'all both can agree with me, I just want us to go to the Super Bowl. Even if we lose, I would just be happy that we got there, but I wouldn't be happy if we
Ooh.
lost. I wouldn't
I
be
don't
happy
know
if we
about that one.
lost.
I may have to disagree with that one. Cause
I
I'm
just
telling you right now, like just the postseasons, these previous postseasons, just losing those alone have been so frustrating. And I mean, just to get all the way to the Super Bowl, it's like so
and
hard to get back.
lose. No, I don't want to lose the Super Bowl. I'm just saying I just want to get there. I just want to get there. And I know it'll be heartbreaking because we done with a lot of heartbreaking moments in these playoffs. But I'm tired of us just being good
Yeah,
in
I
the
feel you.
regular season, and then when it comes to put your money where your mouth is, like it frustrates me because we're always talking about, oh, should we sit Michael Thomas for the last game? Should we sit? What's the point in doing that if you letting them rest and we still losing? You know what I'm saying? It's not like that sacrifice really did anything. And before y'all come at me, just know these guys are getting paid millions of dollars. So whatever you say to me, it's going in one ear and out the other. They getting paid about a million, so they need to do $1 million work.
Yeah,
So let
but
me
look,
stop.
I see that.
I'm serious though. Like, look, Saints, y'all ever go to the Super Bowl, y'all gotta win it. All
Yes,
right,
please,
because we
please.
ain't Atlanta, we ain't no Panthers. We
And
win Super Bowl, so
we ain't gonna hear the last of it from neither one of those fan bases if we did.
no, because for real, like that shit hurt. Y'all seen how it
Yeah.
look when people lose Super Bowl? I'm straight on that. We've been through enough.
And I seen one comment said how much Pete is making. I'm too embarrassed to say it.
56 million.
Shit, I'm too embarrassed to say it. Man. And shout out to J Dog the Cajun, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. But yeah, just wanted to give our just wanted to give our offensive line some credit. Okay, so
Except Pete.
yeah, we gotta tighten up. Okay, so now OTAs done kicked off. OTAs done kicked off.
Ooh,
Sean done a pressure at the golf event. He said the
I miss
attendance was
golf.
87%. He had an 87% attendance. So as we go into these OTAs, now that Breeze is gone, who do y'all think need to be the new voice of the locker room? Or
Oh
Jameis
who are
boy,
the
Winston.
people?
Demario.
I say
Mario?
Jameis Winston.
Wait, what's that?
I say Jameis Winston.
He's a good speaker. I agree with that.
I like see. I like Demario. We're just talking about like defensive leader, voice of the people.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like
you're right.
as a whole, I'm going with the quarterback. And the reason I'm doing that because the quarterback, and not only is the leader of the team, they make or break players. Like you can't have a good wide receiver without having a good quarterback. The quarterback will make
Mm.
or break your position for you. You know what I'm saying? And then with Jameis Winston, with Drew out of the picture, think of it this way. Now we're getting a guy who's younger. He's still a veteran at his position, and he's coming with more energy. Drew was an older, future Hall of Famer veteran that brought a whole bunch of knowledge to the game, but you can't quite have fun with Drew like you're gonna have with James. You know what I'm saying? Drew ain't about
Yeah,
to get out the pocket to make a play out of no play. Drew is just system quarterback. Example being when we lost to the Packers in the playoff, and the reporter asked Drew what happened, and Drew didn't want to say Jared Cook's name, but what he said
mm-hmm.
was there was a play that they called, and there was a player who was not in his position. And for me, I felt like if you seen that person was not in their position, instead of throwing that turnover, you should have never threw the ball that way. You still had time in the pocket. You should have created a play if you seen that the play was not there to be made. I
Yeah,
feel like with Jameis Winston, you have it, and remember, we have a fairly young team. You know what I'm saying? Most of these guys are still in their 20s, and so they're all around the same age, so they can just relate more. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like Drew, even though he was again a future Hall of Famer, brilliant at his job, Drew went home to a wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? He was just so much older. And with Jameis, it just brings a different presence. It brings a different feel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
mm-hmm.
definitely I'm gonna roll with Jameis. I do believe that um Demario can continue to do the pregame huddles. I think that Demario can stick with the huddles because they hit hard. He speaks from the heart, and he also talks to the community. So it's not just the players that feels what he's saying. Everybody reposts those videos because he speaks some truth and it hit home. So he definitely can be a motivational speaker, which he is. I think he can keep up with the huddle, but I feel like as far as the locker room, I'm giving it to James because I just don't see Taysom Hill being our starting quarterback. I just don't see it. Sorry, Taysom.
Oh, that's where we need a shots fired. That's what we need right there.
Boom,
I
boom,
would say this
boom.
though. I will
Boom,
say
dropping
Anna.
bombs.
Yeah, Anna. She kind of took the words from me. He better not eat
I,
no W's. Like none of that extra.
But
I think
could y'all envision like Taysom leading a pregame huddle?
No, no, stop.
Y'all envision him
no,
leading a
no, no, not at all. I can't
But
even. I
yeah,
can't
I
even
mean,
imagine. Like I'm trying to imagine it, and literally nothing's popping up. It's like a SpongeBob moment I'm having. It ain't happening.
Nah.
I can't see it.
yeah, but falls with Taysom, he gonna either way he gonna be on the field. I mean, so I'm
Oh
saying
yeah,
he
we're
really
not
won't have
saying that.
he don't have nothing to lose. Now Jameis have a lot to lose in this situation, But
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, we know what
for
he
sure.
gonna do. I'm just saying, if something, just goes left, you
Mm.
know, if which is a
I
small
just
percentage,
I think that the
he
only
got a
reason
lot to
why
lose.
but I feel like the only reason you say that is because the way that the quarterback position is being played right now around the league, I feel like you're thinking that there are not gonna be too many more teams that would actually want to pick Jameis up as a starting quarterback.
No, I'm just saying if he lose to Taysom Hill, that's viewed as a complete gadget guy around the
But
league.
you
He's
talking
gonna
about?
But
lose a lot of respect.
But are you must be talking about down the line, huh?
Yeah, I'm
But
talking about like down the line. If he lose a position and then he become a free agent after this season, and teams, you think they gonna look at that he lost a battle against a linebacker?
but no, but like
we
I
talking
feel like
about
he would.
vocals.
I just feel like he wouldn't lose that battle. I feel like that wouldn't be a battle that he would lose. I feel like that would be a battle that would just be handed to Taysom. because of the love that Sean Payton has for him. I don't think that that's so. Jameis is not losing a quarterback battle to Taysom Hill. If Taysom Hill gets that quarterback position over Jameis Winston, that's because Sean Payton has been building Taysom Hill up for that moment. It ain't because Taysom is a better quarterback. Because we
agree.
know he's not. We know he's not that.
And if Sean do that, Sean ought to get slapped if he do something like that. I mean,
I wouldn't
I'm
even.
saying, just off of emotion. He ought to get slapped.
You have to realize, like, Taysom haven't even gotten down quarterback 101. Like, what I'm saying is he he hasn't even switched gears to when he turns to a quarterback and then he wants to run the ball and be a receiver. He doesn't even know how to when to slide and give up on the play. He would rather just take a hit to the head. And so I just feel like he's still not disciplined yet when it comes to this game of football. He plays like he's learning as he's going. And that's typical from guys that come from BYU. Don't come from me.
But look, you was talking about, as far as like leaders go. I mean, really, the Mario and Jameis are the only real vocal ones I'll see. I mean, you can say Cameron J, but he's more of a comedian. So.
Yeah, no, I never take anything he says seriously.
Okay, so
all right. Next
before
topic, what we doing?
Before we move forward to the next topic, want to acknowledge the Chatline store, the WDN Chatline store. Shout out to Miss Carly. She got things running on that end. So you guys just tuned in, please check out this promo. All right, Miss Carla, you want to say a few words before we move forward? What's on in the store?
Yes. So we still have some shirts available for sale, but we are completely sold out of the sweets. The pecan candies, the palm size, full size one, the 16-ounce bags, the ooey gooey cakes, lemon original cookies and cream, red velvet. Everything is sold out besides like a handful of t-shirts. So thank y'all so much for rocking with us, supporting us, showing us so much love. If y'all haven't gotten y'all shirts yet, go get your shirts while they still in stock. I don't know when we're going to restock because y'all are still asking me about them. I don't know. Maybe sometime when football season starts. We didn't expect to sell out this fast, but thank y'all so much, and we love y'all for supporting us, man. For real, it's been amazing.
Colin, you see this comment right here by Miss Anna.
I want a shirt. Miss Anna, we got the link in the description box. We put the website before the show, after the show. I don't have Facebook, so I can't directly message you about the shirts, but the website is wdn.bigcartel.com. So there's definitely some shirts available. So go to the website and check it out, girl. You need one in your life.
Okay, and I see a comment by A-Bomb. The A-Bomb brown paper bags coming to a city near you.
Yeah, I just want to say I know of A-Bomb. I guess he's part of that TTC crap or whatnot. Yeah. But he's a 49ers fan, so I'm just going to say this. I understand 49ers had injuries last year, but we didn't hear from no 49ers. We didn't hear from no 49ers fans the past, I don't know what, year or so. So y'all won't come out the woodworks, go ahead. But I mean,
it was just the dumbest comment ever, because if he knew his history of his 49ers, he would know that they too were brown paper bags over their head for a time. So you can't really come at us about brown paper bags when your team did it as well. So guess what? Birds of a feather flock together. That's the kettle calling the pot black. Stop it, fat boy.
Okay, so now that we in OTA discussions, Breeze is no longer, in the offense. So how do you think Sean will, call the playbook? Do you think he gets back to his arrogant self? He went away from that, a few
I
years lately. He went away from it. But y'all think he get back to his arrogant self, or
I
we
think that
get?
he definitely has. I think he definitely has to open up that playbook now because this is not Drew Brees he's playing with anymore. He has two quarterbacks, not one, but two who are very mobile, possibly three with the one that we just drafted. He has two quarterbacks that's very mobile, two quarterbacks that know how to make plays. There is no plays. He has the world is his now with these two quarterbacks that he has. He was so comfortable with Drew Brees that we everything became predictable. We knew what was going to happen before it even happened. We seen plays play out before they even played out. And with Jameis and Taysom, pick your poison. He has to open playbook now. He has to go beyond Drew Brees because these guys are not Drew Brees. These guys are younger. Their legs are more healthier. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time to have fun, but it's time to also be serious while having fun. There is so much damage we can do on offense with all the weapons that we have. Remember, we just came out of the off season where we were looking like we was gonna have to give up damn near the whole team just to keep cap with the money. And we didn't have to give up any of our main players to do that. And it's a testament to what this organization is doing to keep us afloat and to keep us on top of not just the division but the conference and the entire NFL. Sean Payton literally has to open his mind and his playbook, and he can do magic if he really just took the chances, and he can do it because we know how phenomenal of a coach. We seen him do it when Drew went out and we had Teddy Bridgewater play. We seen what he can do when Drew is not in the picture, and he has to go elsewhere with his play calling. Little petty book is what we call it. So we know he can do it. We just need him to now he needs to realize he can do it and just show it to the world.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that caught me off guard just now.
My phone dropping.
Yeah, it caught me off guard. I had just looked up. But we good.
Yo, listen, my iPad is in the shop, so I have to do that. I have to do it on my cell phone. I'm getting my iPad fixed, and so I have to do it off the phone. And y'all know my phone just keeps dropping. So I'm sorry, y'all.
You good. You good. You know you good. I won't answer this question right. Do you guys really think you're going to do something this season? Come on, man. I mean, look, hey, we may, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But just know we ain't no front runners, no matter what, we here, unlike you 49ers fans. Now, what I will ask you is, are y'all going to plan to lose y'all third Super Bowl in the 21st century? That's what y'all need to be worried about. All right, so no more questions
Talk
from
about
A-Bomb.
Talk about it.
We'll not be answering any more questions from any trolls.
I accidentally hit that little square comment. But yeah, basically, I can see the offense getting more vertical. Sean, I'm pretty sure Breeze was changing stuff up at the line, which Jameis will do that as well. But I don't think he won't be able to do it. As much as Drew, he won't have that power to just do it as much as Drew was able to do it. Not right now. So I think whatever Sean says, it's gonna go most of the time. Unless it's just something where you got an audible out. But yeah, I definitely see Sean being very more aggressive.
Okay,
I still think we'll run the ball more. I think we're gonna stick more to the ground and pound.
Nope. See, you're going in the trap, man. It's the trap.
I think Breeze, Breeze is going to complete a pass. I mean, I'm saying Breeze was completing passes. Regardless of whether it was efficient passes like deep balls and stuff. Spreading the field. Breeze was gonna complete the pass with Jameis. You know, we really trying to, you know, we don't know if his, you know, interceptions is still there. We don't know if that's just what he is or not. But Sean gonna try to help mold him. And when you got AK and Latavius in the backfield, you got to utilize that. Take some of that pressure off of Jameis. You know, as far as trying to throw the ball every down. You know, you could do that with Breeze. Even the Breeze now, you could do that and still, you know, not, you know, force a turnover. But we don't know what Jameis. You know,
Yeah,
we have to see.
yeah.
But
I mean, look, I would want them to run the ball. You know, I've been wanting them to run the ball more for a while now. But
Yeah,
I just think with Jameis' arm, the fact that you know he got the arm to get the ball down the field, I think Sean is
he really
excited
do.
about that. And I know he got to turn down the turnovers and stuff. But I expect him to be just as aggressive as what Breeze was with his arm.
Yeah, yeah.
But I just hope the defense is intact. And I'm looking at Sean when it comes to that too, because I don't want the defense to take a turn. You know, the defense was trending up the past few years, so I know we lost pieces, but I just hope that we don't go back to scoring 30 points and giving up 40. And yes, that does play a part in Sean Payton as far as him being aggressive and having control over the team. That's what I mean.
He just needs to be aggressive throughout the whole game because there are times where, for instance, like when we played the Houston Texans, like we had them beat going into halftime, and they come back and get back in the game because Sean Payton literally took his foot off the gas. You know what I'm saying? I just need him to be aggressive all 4 quarters until you hit 00 on the clock and the
Yeah,
game is completely over because he has the tendency to lighten up when he feel like we're in a good spot or but no, we gotta blow these people out. These because when they see us getting lazy, comfortable, that's when they start to click. You know, we've lost too many games or other teams came close to beating us because of that. Like that's Sean Payton's biggest weakness to me is he doesn't know how to keep his feet on the gas and he doesn't know how to stay aggressive.
mm. I'm gonna go all the way back to 2013 right there. There was two games in particular, that Patriots game at Patriots, and it was I'm not gonna say
Oh
the Jets game.
yeah.
I'm gonna say the second Panthers game, which cost us the division. I know we can look at the defense giving up those final touchdowns, but there was times where we should have ran the ball.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, like
Oh
it was
yeah.
only we only had like what a minute left, and I guess we had called all our timeouts and stuff. And yeah, I just that's why I looked at Sean. I was like, man, I thought ever since then that we just didn't run the ball enough like we should.
right.
And I'm talking about that's all the way going back to 2013.
Oh yeah, facts.
They
This is an
going
interesting
they're
comment. They're
going to
going
run
to,
and the play action pass will be shots down the field. I can see that.
yeah, the play action. Yeah, that's definitely going to be real crucial. I
Oh
mean, if
yeah,
you think about it, that was, you know, the forefront when it comes to the passing game. That was our bread and butter because you had a Reggie in the backfield, you had a Pierre in the backfield, a Darren Sproles. You know, we had effective, you know, running backs, whether they was pass catchers or, you know, just running the ball. You could play action a lot. You know, now that we got Kamara and AK, you gotta be honest with AK. You can't, you know, you gotta keep somebody on them. You gotta keep an eye on them.
He
So
said
that's an
Kamala
interesting
AK.
comment. And I seen another comment saying that Jameis is not mobile. I mean, I don't think he
Yeah.
he, he don't have to be mobile, you know, to be fair. He never was, you know, the big mobile guy, but
yeah, but if he can run for a first, he will.
yeah.
Right. If he still feel open up, then he will.
I mean, he can at a certain extent. He can extend plays. Just don't expect him to do that very often, unless
leave it to
Peter.
leave it to Kirk to always bring the entertainment, right? Listen, when I see a 70-yard pass thrown by Winston, I might have to get on a stripper pole and run out. I don't care. If it's an interception, F it. We just saw a deep ball. Listen.
Look, he was
He
ready
gonna
to sit there when he used the first deep ball, but I ain't gonna go there.
his he got his eye surgery. He going for it. But who that
Yeah.
nation? Can we have a little fun real quick?
Let's do it.
All right. So there's a game that I came up with. It's called Make It Stay or Let It Go, and these are the rules. CB and WD. It's a fast-paced game. All you have to say is make it stay or let it go. I'm gonna throw some scenarios with Saints traditions, and y'all just let me know if it should stay or if we should get rid of it. Everybody
Mhm.
that's listening, y'all leave y'all comments as well. Let us know if y'all want the tradition to stay or if the tradition should go. Okay, here we go. End zone celebrations. Should it stay or should we let it go?
Stay,
Hey,
Locker room celebrations. Stay or go?
stay. Oh, go.
Rookies crawfish boils. Stay or
stay,
let it go?
Stay,
stay,
Rookie talent shows. Let it stay or let it go?
stay,
Reporters asking about Drew Brees. Should they continue to do it or should they stop?
stay,
stay,
See the dudes talking trash. Should he keep on there or should he just stop?
stay.
stay,
Players, players on social media. Stay or go?
Ooh, stay.
stay. Yeah, stay.
That was hard. That one was hard. That one was hard.
Cam,
Jesus.
Cam Jordan sending rival brooms. Stay or go?
Stop. Go. Go.
Go,
Go.
go.
Because
Because
we
he
ain't
don't
get
need
enough from him.
to.
We ain't get enough from him.
I'm pissed
The
off at him.
quarterback challenges before the season starts. Stay or go?
Stay. We need it right now. Stay.
And just for shits and giggles, Andrews Pete. Stay or go?
Go.
Hey,
Go. Get that.
get
All
him up
right,
out
Who
of
That
here.
Nation. Y'all heard their answers. Leave us a comment in the comment section to let us know who y'all think should stay, what should
Oh,
go. We
shoot.
do want to hear y'all feedback, y'all. Thank y'all for playing with us. And CB, what's the next topic? I just thought it was fun. I want to have some fun with y'all. It's been a minute since
That,
I've been on, so we gonna feel good today.
that was good. That one was good.
So let's get to this defensive side. Well, it goes. I wanna ask this. Which player needs to step up the most in order for the team to succeed? And
Andrew Speed.
I'm expecting all of us to be on the defensive side when we're answering this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go with the veteran Cam Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I'm gonna go with Cam Jordan is because there were guys like Trey Hendrickson who we don't have anymore. There were guys sometimes Marcus Davenport whenever he's good and his legs are working. There are so many guys that's been doing better than him, and he's been at this too long. And it blows my mind that he's always on Twitter trash talking. He's doing podcasts, he's doing commercials. He's doing everything but the job that's paying him millions of dollars to do. And it's frustrating because we know he can do it, but he hasn't been showing up lately. And he is a captain. He has a C on his jersey, and he is someone who is a voice of reason for those guys on that team. He takes everything as a joke. He's always one in the locker room talking trash. He's being he makes fun of everything. He turns everything into a joke. It's just he's not showing up on the field, and I can't take it anymore. I need Cam Jordan to show up.
Oh, don't forget, he also praising the enemy. So, but yeah, that's a good one, Carly. I definitely agree with that. Cameron Jordan, especially in the postseason, just don't show up enough. He needs to start showing up. He talking all this trash. He, you know what I'm saying? He at the start of the season, you know what I'm saying? He gonna talk about the Bucks fighting for second place, and technically they were, but at the end of the day, he didn't even show up. He didn't even show up for the postseason game. Then you gonna praise him? We don't do that over here. That's weak, man. That's weak. So I definitely agree with that. Cameron Jordan got to step up, and yeah, I'm gonna really say somebody that really had like a. I'm gonna look for a guy that probably haven't played up to their potential last season, which is pretty hard. If you're talking about defense wise, I think it's really hard. CB. Oh boy. It's hard. You say you're asking only defensive, right?
No, I'm just saying in general, but I'm saying I'm expecting, everybody to be on the defensive side when answering this question. But maybe, it may be on the offensive side, from you.
Oh God, you know what I'm about to see? PJ Williams. PJ Williams is going to be on the field. He's going to be on the field. You know what I'm saying? They got him playing safety. They both, they'll throw him at corner if need be. And that probably might happen. So yeah, I'm just gonna say PJ Williams. We know PJ Williams hasn't been playing up to his, I wouldn't say he necessarily played horrible last year. Really, he was playing safety. But I mean, at cornerback, man, he just have to improve his play. And I think we're going to rely a bit on him, especially at cornerback this season, because we know about our cornerback situation.
Right. And I'm going to just go with whoever our number 2 cornerback is.
Oh, God.
Whoever it is, man, we're going to need that guy to step up. Because right now it's unknown, and as the roster looks, Ken Crawley was, forgot to bring that up. This guy was brought back on about a week ago. So Sean, he just gotta, he just like, he like a PJ, he like a Ken Crawley. As far as guys for depth, I still don't think PJ should be a part of this ball club, but this is just a group of guys he like, far as corner, but whoever the number 2 cornerback is, whether it's PJ, P-Rob, whether it's a Debo, somebody's going to have to step up. But, while saying that, regardless, our front four is going to have to, get some pressure.
I can't believe I didn't see Marcus Davenport now that you mentioned that.
He's gonna, well, I mean, yeah, that's a good answer as well. But if Cam Jordan not produces here, we don't know what Cam Jordan gonna do. Maybe they saw something in Cam, and that's why they got Phillip Turner. I don't know the real reason why they got Phillip Turner. Is somebody gonna be playing in the not in the 3? That's on your mother spot, but somebody gonna be on the opposite side. Phillip Turner did play defensive tackle 3 of his years at UH, so I don't know what the vision is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Cam Jordan this season, and then he gets Phillip Turner gets get that veteran presence groomed up by Cam, and then they get rid of Cam. I don't know what the vision is, or maybe they use him in the 3. But whatever situation it is, that front 4 needs to get pressure. Mm-hmm. And David Marta had a hell of a season getting to the quarterback. His pressure rates, he was getting to the quarterback last year. That improved with him as well. We knew what his run stopping, ability was, but getting to that quarterback too. So that's definitely going to help us out, but we need it.
Yeah, I'm just why you're saying as when you're talking about the front 4 too, you're talking about as a collective unit. Really, everybody needs to step up because the thing about it is, we know Lattimore and Marcus Williams balled out the second half of the season, especially Lattimore. Lattimore went off in the postseason, and don't let that go, Don't forget that. But the thing about it is, Sean always have a bad start to the season too. So, and Marcus Williams, he definitely had a bad start to the season last season. I'm just saying it would be really nice if players like those two step up from beginning to end. And we know about Sean and his suspensions and whatnot, but I'm just saying, as far as them being on the field, they just both need to step up the whole season. And the thing about it is, I'm going to look at Marcus Williams because I felt like Janoris Jenkins and Lattimore last year really, really helped him have a tremendous season. Mind you, that it's his contract here, but I'm just saying, like, Janoris and Sean both being good, that really made his job easier. I think he's going to be up for a bigger task this season, knowing that we have uncertainty at the second corner. Man, what you smiling at, CB?
Nah, I just got back to the comments and seen Jared's comment on Pete. Had Pete go in all caps. But yeah, definitely feel you on that. But and the reason why I said the front four, because if the front four, not getting no pressure like that, Trey is gone. So if we not getting that pass rushing production like that, it's going to backfire at our secondary. And I don't know. Like I said, it just depends on what a Debo does, but we shouldn't be going into OTAs, training camp, when that comes, we shouldn't be going into that type of situation depending on a rookie that set out, last season, which was respectfully, set out. COVID had a pandemic, but a rookie cornerback coming in that wasn't a part of this top, cornerback class coming out. So, and then we know they're not depending on Cam Crawley and PJ out there. I don't believe not as starters. So,
shit.
You know?
Hey, look, man, CB. This is what I'm saying, man. And I know we are going to get. Maybe I should wait for that topic. I mean, we already all kind of on it already. If we talk about the second corner, so I may as well just go with it, right? Okay, so I know it sounds crazy, but look, people like Crawley, PJ, don't forget P-Rob. You can't put it past the Saints that they would throw any one of those guys out there as second cornerback. Adebo, we got to see how he looks on the field. We know he got promise, but how will Saints feel putting that rookie on a spot like that? Hell, we could talk about week 1 too. Will they put him out there? And you know what I'm saying? Let's say he doesn't do as well. He'll probably lose confidence. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you just can't put it past the Saints, man. I really do believe that they brought Crawley back for a reason. And they all started before. It will not shock me if they're starters again. I hope that ain't the case, but that is the situation here. We've been talking about possibly bringing a veteran cornerback to the Saints. I don't see the Saints looking at anybody. And I know we've been waiting. I mean, hell, it's been a month since the draft. And I know the cap is, strapped. So I don't see that many options out there right now, man. I mean, they could look at Sherman, I guess Josh Norman, those guys that we were talking about. But I think they brought Ken Crawley back for a reason, man. I think we're gonna see P-Rob, Crawley, or one of those guys out there sometime this season. Full season, probably not, because I think I'm sorry. Damn, you sure? Yeah, that was just that. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm getting sick, man. You talking? You said that.
I mean, look, man, Debo, he's gonna get thrown out there eventually. But I'm just saying, like, early on, bro, I just expect one of those guys. I expect P-Rob. And look, Lattimore, we know about his suspension. So, yeah, I definitely see PJ or P-Rob or Crawley starting a few games. And unfortunately, no, I'm not going to say unfortunately because that's going to assume. But I'm just hoping and praying that we don't see somebody like PJ and Crawley on the field at the same time. Then we in trouble.
Oh boy. I mean, like I said, I'm not. I said it before. I'm not the biggest, advocate for bringing Richard Sherman on board, to be a starter, because we're more of a man type defense. But I trust him over, the options we have now. Even Adebo, I think Adebo, unless he just come out, like I said, you always have the standout. We always have a standout, that's either in the draft class or the undrafted class. So maybe they banking something on that. I'm not sure, but I believe that's the only way we're going to get an effective, opposite Marshawn. One of those guys step up unless we get like a Sherman and he can hold it down while a Debo getting groomed. But it's either going to me, it's gonna come down to a Debo or one of the undrafted guys. So
Man, look, I'm gonna say this, man. I mean, Sherman is better than just anything. I don't even think Josh Norman is a horrible option either. I mean, if you're talking about emergency, I don't think it's a horrible option.
nah, not emergency, not an emergency option. But I do wanna ask this though. I seen a tweet that CD put out. He was like, "Don't worry, y'all. Me and Lattimore gonna hold the island down."
Oh no, don't do that shit. Nope.
So y'all, man, do you think he was saying that just for us?
Well, no. Look, here's the thing. There has been talk, especially like coming out of college, that CD Deuce. He can, probably play on the outside. Me, I'm not buying it. I'm not trying to see it. I'm really not trying to see it for real though. Like, CGJ, he got that slot locked. He's top. Yeah, I would say he's top 3 to 5 in that position. You can argue that he's 1. He would make a damn good strong safety. But if we talking about him covering somebody, like, I don't know, think about all the number 2 receivers in the league. Think about him. Think about a Robert Woods for the Rams, because they got. Don't the Rams. Who the Rams got? I think the Rams got Kenny. They got Kenny Golladay, right? And they picked up Kenny Golladay.
I think the Giants got him, but
you're right. I got confused. But I'm just saying, think about all the number 2 receivers. You got to think about him covering all those guys on the island, man. You think he can? You think he up for that? I don't know.
And then at that, that's still gonna be taken away from his fullest potential.
Exactly, and then you're gonna have PJ on the field anyway.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna be able to, be more of a run stopper. He won't be able to do that as much because he's gonna have to, be worrying about the receiver on the outside. When you in the slot, you can adjust quicker to, the run. So yeah, that'll be taken away, from his potential. And like I said, I see him as a strong safety. That's really his natural position, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But until Malcolm get out of here, I don't think, and I don't know if they're gonna keep him at slot, but in the slot he gonna be able to get more active, in the run game. So yeah, there.
But going back to what you said, and CGJ said that on social media. And when Carly asked that question, that's why I went yes to no. Because some of them players probably do gotta some of them players do gotta get that. They gotta get social media Well, I kind of laughed about it, but yeah, man. Yeah. But I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I don't think CGG should do that. I think we just should stick what we got, bro, and suck it up, man. Honestly, I think P-Rob can do a little something. We don't really like him on the outside like that, but P-Rob actually does something. He does something good every now and then. So
he played very good. Really, the only play that he screwed up on last year was that play against the Chargers. Yeah. I think he bit on the play and then the receiver. I forgot exactly how it happened, but here's a play where he screwed up. Really, other than that, when his name was called to be on the outside, and it was more than the Lions game. I forgot what other game it was. He had to step up on the outside.
It wasn't the 49ers, was it? It might have been the 49ers because I think Lattimore went down that game. Yeah.
So, with PJ, like I said, we know the history beyond last season, what he's done. But
the Falcons game too.
Oh, word.
Well, I swear, we had somebody out there that first Falcons game because I think Lattimore was hurt that first Falcons game.
PJ was out there a little bit too. They had him on Julio. No, yeah, P-Rob was out because they had P-Rob on Julio and Lattimore on Calvin Ridley. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was the
No, no,
Falcons.
no, no, no. The Lattimore was out though. That first game, Lattimore was out that first game.
That is right. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, right.
Jador, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah,
So
I think he's capable, bro. I think he's very capable. But he just, he doesn't stay healthy. That's the problem, and I would say you don't want to rely on him too much on the outside.
yeah, to rely on him as a every down starter, no. Now, as far as the emergency, for somebody go down, I think he can hold it down the game. But it's just gonna be interesting to see, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, all right.
It's just like I said before, really this position. Cause y'all, I'm just saying, regardless of what happens at the QB position, even though I don't see Taysom as a strong quarterback, Taysom has shown enough to give me faith that we can still win a ball game. He just gotta work on the fumbling. But he's done enough besides the fumbles to show me that he can play, safe ball enough to win a game.
I'm not sure about that, CV. I'm gonna argue.
Other than the fumble,
I'm gonna argue with you on that one. You know why? For me, I don't think it's that much different when Teddy B was with us. You know what was the similarities from both? Elite defense play. You gotta hope the defense is playing great. Because I mean, look, Taysom. I will say Taysom was. There was times where he was, he did make some plays down the field and whatnot. If you think about that first Falcons game when he threw that deep pass to Emmanuel Sanders, it was kind of off target, but Emmanuel he came back to it, and Keanu Neal touched him. I think about stuff like that, but I get the fumbles and stuff like that, but those fumbles are really, really critical. They're just as bad, if not worse, as an interception that Jameis can throw. So I'm just saying, man, like, I look at it the same way as the Teddy B situation. We was playing elite defense. Think about those Falcons games, especially their Broncos games. Having the field there on defense. So, Taysom, I don't know. Man, look, we can beat a little league football team like the Falcons with Taysom, but I don't know, man. I just don't know, man.
right? I mean, yeah. Besides the fumbling, I mean that the defense did step up.
Look,
Yeah.
I get, it's not even just about the fumbles. Taysom does not use legs when he should. He takes sacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't throw guys open. Some of those, I'm telling you, it's almost the same way as it was with Teddy B. There was times when Teddy B was taking sacks when he shouldn't have. Yeah. And with Taysom, what's so frustrating about him is he has the legs to run. He just don't know when to use them.
Yeah.
As a quarterback.
Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That like it's really between those two. It really shouldn't be no. I can't see how Taysom will win that out unless he just does something crazy, this offseason and just fix that problem. But yeah,
I'm just saying, bro. Like Taysom, the only way Taysom get the quarterback job is if Jameis stink it up, and that's down the line. That's not. Jameis he has more experience at quarterback. We know about his interceptions and stuff. But hey, if you know what I'm saying, if they start running the ball like you said they will, I don't know, bro.
Right.
I don't know. I just don't see. I don't see Taysom beating them. Period.
And maybe I said that, he give us a good chance to win because we swept the Falcons with him.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why I made that joke because
I'm thinking of
like
that
a little league team.
Yeah, we bitch slapped them twice, so that kind of that's in my mind. So
and don't forget the Broncos. The Broncos did not. If you remember, the Broncos didn't even have a starting QB. And Taysom did not play that good that game. That's much just like Teddy B when he didn't play good against the Jaguars and, the Cowboys game. So, it's similar in similar fashion.
Right. And I see comments about P-Rob. He's always hurt. He got the – I mean, he good for depth purposes. I wouldn't go to the extent about he has to go,
Who Anna talking about? Anna said that man is 30. He ain't got it yet. He must be who he talking about? P-Rob? Oh no, he talking about Taysom. She talking about Taysom, yeah. And you were right about that.
Yeah, that's true. But like I said, in Taysom's situation, he gonna be on the field regardless if he wins or not. So I'm saying like he really don't have nothing to be upset about.
Well, I tell you what, that I think that goes against your argument even more so, CB, because we know he's really good. He's really
WD, I think you went out. I think WD went out, but
I'm sorry, CB. No, I just had an interruption. But yeah, what was I?
About Taysom.
Yeah, Taysom. He's better. He's better as a receiving option, man. Doing what we've been doing with him. I'm just saying, like Taysom, bro. Taysom. I'm just saying, man. Like if Taysom's the quarterback, then that takes away what he does as a weapon, whether it's a tight end. You know what I'm saying? QB power. So that removes that option. So I think that does go against your argument.
That's true.
So I'm just saying, like, if we talking about not having an extra tight end, we only got Adam Trotman. Or you know what I'm saying, we need another receiver. That takes away their option.
But I mean, but you would think they should know that. I mean, I was saying, like, why is you even putting the guy in a QB, battle for? Why are you even setting this up like this? I mean, if you already know what the guy can be utilized for, if he don't like it, his contract is up after this year. Maybe he want to go explore options elsewhere and compete as a quarterback. But I'm saying, like, why even go through all of this? That's just my thing. But it is what it is. I see Anna said tight end like Tebow. Tebow had to learn the hard way. You see, he not, back in the lead off of no quarterback. Even though I don't see how he got in the lead on no tight end and never played it.
Not only that, it took him so long to figure it out.
Yeah, while he was playing, when he first got drafted, they was wanting him to, play that type of position, the tight end. But it took him until now to, want to play another position other than quarterback. But that's basically it, man. I said OTAs done started. The rankings done came out. Some news done came out, and I just hope a cornerback steps up. That's all I can say. I think it was officially today that the Raiders signed Casey Hayward. So that piece right there, that was our safest piece. I still think he got something left in the tank. I think he just waited until after the draft. But that piece right there, I'm not sure what his numbers was, but I believe that was going to be our safety blanket right there, at least for this season. It would have been, but it is what it is. We just got to go with what we got, and, we shall see what happens. Any final thoughts, WD?
Oh, man, I just want to say shout out to the chat. Thank y'all for rocking with us. You know, this you know, I feel like this was a really good show, man. Carly had it rolling earlier, you know. She just had to go busy, but yeah, it was fun. This was a really, really fun show. Uh, Man, the Saints, they got to do more, man. I mean, like, you know, to make things more, you know, make things more energetic. They just got to do more, man. We sitting up here talking about the questions at cornerback and stuff like that, man. You just, you know, I understand we got to sign all our rookies and stuff, but you know, we waiting. We know they got to get some type of veteran out there, man. So I guess that's what we waiting for. Uh, if y'all haven't checked it already, man, I dropped part 1 of Drew Brees tribute. You know, had a hell of a time making that. Part 2 on the way. So that's all I got, CB.
Okay. And once again, shout out to the chat. I also want to shout out Big Q for the Sports Coma Network. I see Jerry said he gave us a shout out on his show. So shout out to Big Q. You know, shout out to, you know, all the Saints podcasters, you know, out here, you know, delivering Saints news. You know, you know, I enjoy listening to everybody, but yeah, definitely shout out to those guys, you know, putting in work. Far as, you know, content, you know, episode 2 of In the Chat Line Film Room. If you guys not familiar, you can check out part 1, but part 2 should be out tomorrow afternoon, the latest. You know, I'm going out of town, so that content should be put out, you know, before I head out of town tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. And just a little breakdown of it, you know, little brief breakdown. I'm going to be breaking down film, not of these draft picks, because I want to break down stuff of people that's been on the field as a Saint. So the new guys that we've brought in, I'm going to break down their film. You know, the guys like you know, the Chiefs DN, the fullback. I've already done Nick Verrett. So you guys check that out. And as times go, it's going to get better. And once the season begins, you know, it will definitely get more interesting and, you know, debatable and heated and stuff. So, you know, just be on the lookout for that and, you know, just continue rocking with us. And be sure to check out the WDN Chatline store. So, if no more comments, no more information, this is the WDN Chatline podcast, and we will see you guys next time. Who that?
For life.